Hey guys, we're here to watch the PlayStation State of Play for this month of January. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I got my tea and we're ready. Also, Helldivers 2, maybe? Honestly, this looks like a 360 era game, right? I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying, like the graphical style, and the type of gameplay seems very reminiscent of that era of games, you know. Mostly focused on fun, obviously, because of all the explosions and guns and stuff, but you know. And it looks like you can do some ship customization, maybe? Let's hope that's not the only interesting part of the game. Looking at you, Starfield.
Head of PlayStation Studios.
Oh, Herman.
Honored to present the first State of Play of 2024.
Oh, I don't remember where Herman is from.
Given us incredible stories, immersive worlds, and groundbreaking gameplay from PlayStation Studios and their partners. We've also expanded PlayStation Plus with new features, including PS5 games.
Not really sure about that.
With PSVR 2 and PlayStation Portal.
Not sure about the stories. I know everyone is really hot on PlayStation stories, but I kind of feel like they blend into each other a little bit. I like they're likable stories. They're not offensive. Like they're not offensive stories, and I'm not saying that offensive in the way of, you know, racism or being racist or stuff like that, or being sexist. Not in that way, but like they're very clean. Oh, is this Stellar Blade, right? I've seen the promo on the PlayStation Store. Not really that familiar with what it is, but I've heard the stories, or I've heard the headlines of you know, the director wanting to make a sexy ass protagonist and people being upset about that. I don't really understand why. Look, I think obviously there's the, you know, there's a history of over-sexualized female protagonists in games. You know, not as much now, but certainly when I was growing up. And there are some wings to it, because obviously, you know, people really need to, you know, it's a complicated matter. It's all I'm gonna say. It really needs to be a separate video for me to dive into what I really think about this. But the point is that if it's done for a purpose, and, you know, it doesn't seem that outrageous here. Like, it's not like overly in your face. Just it's a cute character, you know. And from friends that I have, they don't really care about that. They just want like a charismatic protagonist. I think it's what we all want. And, you know, being the most beautiful girl ever, or the most like jacked dude ever, is not indicative of charisma per se. But I don't think they necessarily don't like need to go hand in hand, you know. I don't think they, you know, whatever. It's a complicated matter, but I like the character, and the game seems to be interesting. So I think that's the main point.
Supply stations set up by previous airborne squads.
I think this is an RPG, like an action RPG, right?
Purchase various consumable items.
I'll say this:
Acquire new skills.
I like the fit. I do like the fit.
Upgrade equipment, and more.
And the
She can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health.
alright. So like every game ever. So is this an open world game?
People in need, and other non-human beings who may need her help.
Request your assistance.
Whether to assist or ignore them is entirely up to the player. On her journey to defeat the Elder Natiba, Eve will sometimes encounter hostile survivors. Or
Oh, that looks sick.
something worse.
It's kind of fucked, to be honest. Looks like a dog with like a tarantula face.
Defeat the Alpha Natiba.
All airborne squad members.
It's kind of fucked, to be honest. That's cool.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas, right? To think that the point of your existence
The
is
graphics feel
species.
very Japanese,
It is not an easy
and
It's fine. I can do this alone.
I don't know what it is. I should dive into it a little bit, but
That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I don't know if it's is it Japanese? Or is it like Tencent or something like that? But yeah, they feel very Final Fantasy Remake inspired. Like the character design and more the environments. Actually, that boss battle looks a little bit like 15, like FF15. It looks good. Whoa. Okay, the enemies actually look like fire. And the music too. Actually, the music, yeah. A little mix of electronica. Actually, it's not a mix, it's just electronica. Stellar Blade. Alright. Cool. Hasn't been a lot of promotion for this game, right? I haven't seen a lot of marketing for it. I don't remember seeing an announcement for it.
대표이자 게임의 디렉터인 김영태입니다.
Or maybe I did, but
수년간
it obviously didn't connect with me.
꿈꿔왔던 게임이며 플레이스테이션 5
I think these are the developers, right?
플레이스테이션 스튜디오의 전폭적인 지원 덕분에 그 꿈을 현실화할 수 있게 되었습니다. 기나긴 여정이고
Yeah.
빨리 팬분들이 4월 26일 스텔라 블레드를 만나 보시기를 기대합니다.
So I think it's Japanese. Shanik. It's Shanik, everybody. Oh, is this a collection? Yeah, it looks like a collection. I wasn't much of a Sonic guy, so not really that familiar. I remember playing it on I think it was a Dreamcast at a neighbor's house, but like I played it maybe once or twice. Neighbors were weird too, so we won't go into it. But yeah, I remember it being fun to play, but not really my thing. But I appreciate the sort of revival that Sonic games are, or that Sonic himself has been having. Hollowverse. Damn it, I'm trying to remember what this is. What is this? Hollowverse. Look, I've been focusing on what's been happening in F1 and in the WWE, which has been a lot lately. So I've not really been enjoying games as much. I've been playing Judgment. Finally, I'm playing a Yakuza type of game by the developers of Yakuza, because I've been watching the Yakuza games. I've been watching my boy Ray Narvaez Jr. play, and oh my god, the story in those games, we're not talking about the third one and the fourth one, to be honest. I know people don't complain a lot about the fourth one, but I felt the story was a little not mid, but certainly not up to the standards of like Kiwami 2 and obviously Zero, and even, you know, like a Dragon. You know, I think the third was the weakest, and not because of the orphanage stuff. I actually think that the start of that game is incredible. I think it really does a lot for Kiryu as a character, and you know, I don't know. I didn't like the main thread of the story, but anyway, I'm really enjoying Judgment. It's one of those games that just keeps me coming back to it, and it takes a lot for a game to do that. So, oh, nice. I wonder why this isn't on, or why this wasn't on PlayStation yet. It's a good question, actually. I heard about this. Is it a collab with Godzilla? Oh, that's really cute. Actually, it looks cool in those graphics. But who the fuck thought about this, actually? How the fuck... What? What's the connection between the two? I love this shit. I love when, like, there's seemingly no link between two media types of content, and they join teams together. It just makes for some really interesting, like, out of the box thinking type of projects, and you know, it gives the prospect of some really unique ideas, and you know, it's surprising and it's cool. What is this? This feels like Blasphemous in 3D. V for Vendetta. V Rising. I think I heard about this. V Rising. I'm forgetting a lot of this. I promise you. I promise you, I'm good at video games. At video game history. My mind is really foggy though.
Let's take a look at what's next for Silent Hill.
Oh god, no. Oh god. Oh my god, don't get me started on Silent Hill being developed by those idiots at Bloober Team. Oh my god. Who decided to give them the remake of Silent Hill 2? Yo, is that Mia Khalifa? I'm sorry, I don't know who Mia Khalifa is. I have no idea who she is or what she does. She's a model, right? Anyway, what is this? No.
Is this a dream?
I know that voice.
Who's there?
Where do I know that voice from? And what am I watching?
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death. What are you hiding?
I heard about a free kind of game, like mini game, based on Silent Hill. Is that what we're watching right now? First person. Silent Hill in first person. All right. So this is this Bloober Team? It's not. That's why it looked good. That's why it actually looked scary, and why it actually. I know. Oh. Oh, I might play this actually. Yo, we have a shadow drop. Let's go. Huh. Wait, preview? It's a preview. Alright. James Sunderland, everybody. Oh god. This feels like Resident Evil. I'm trying to understand if the combat is as clunky as the original one, because I've seen people arguing about the fact that the combat in the original game, you know, being as clunky as it is and the movement being as clunky as it is, it actually makes you feel claustrophobic because you kind of lose that direct control over the character, as if it was, you know, as if it had like really good controllers, you would feel a lot more connected to the character, to the controls, and being that clunky, it makes you lose that, you know, that immediate response you get from playing the game or from playing that as that character, and it actually makes you feel more claustrophobic because, yeah, again, you don't have that immediate control over the character, and it actually, people actually argue that it contributes to the feeling of being scared in that game, of feeling isolated. So, and that's one of the things about remaking a game like Silent Hill 2. Like, there's so much you need to understand about what makes that game what it is, because it's not just about remake or about, you know, making better graphics or tightening up the combat or you know, it's actually about understanding how different circumstances around the development of the game, the limitations like the fog, the limitations that the developers had at the time. I'm not gonna say that they made what the game is or was, but at least they helped shape what the game became ultimately, and that contributes to the soul of the game. All of that kind of made it feel the way it feels. So that's why I don't trust a team like Bluebird Team, whose games are really not that subtle, to capture what makes the Silent Hill 2 that much of a cult classic, you know. Sorry guys, I think I missed some games. Like I missed Judas. That's the name of the game, but it looked interesting at least. What is this? Metro Awakening VR. PlayStation VR 2 is getting some games. What is happening right now? Wow. That's not my paperweight. Metro. I wonder how people feel about Metro nowadays, with all the, you know, Ukraine stuff going on, all the Russia stuff going on, but I think some of the team is Ukrainian, you know, and obviously, you know, they're not the people waging war and everything, but still. But also you need to be able to differentiate the art from the other, so. Another game. Boys, we're eating good. This looks bad though. What is this? Legendary Tales. It looks like every medieval game made for VR ever, but alright. What the fuck? Why are you so mad at the skeleton, bro? Don't get me wrong, this shit looks fun to play. I've only experienced VR once, and I think it was my Samsung S7, I think at the time. My god, how time flies, man. I'm approaching 30, so. But yeah, I think it was that, and they had like this VR thing that you attach to your phone on the front, then you attach the headset to your face, and that's how VR was made with the Samsung S7, and it wasn't really that good quality or anything like that. It was certainly better than the cardboard thing that Google had. And they actually had good experiences. I remember the best thing for me about that was the simulation of a theater they had, because you could like play YouTube videos on like a big ass screen, and it was really dope. So even that was really cool, as janky as it was, but you know. Anyway, this is Dark Reason, which is, my god, I can't remember. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2. People have been waiting for this game. Yeah, looks cool. Environment looks a little bit dull, but the combat looks cool. It makes me think of Dragon Age, you know, the latest one, which was cool to play. No, this actually looks really cool.
Hold fast to your strength of will.
Yo,
Those who can be
that roll
brave
though,
will reveal
that's cool.
themselves in time.
Looks like you have some free movement, or some freedom in your movement. Yo, that's cool. There's some verticality to the combat. Whoa. All right. Kinda hype. Kinda hype. Let me see if I'm recording still. I am. Oh, it's really close. I'll be working shortly, but. Hey, Yasuda. Rise of the Ronin. Bakugan. Oh, sorry.
物語が変化していきますので、ぜひ一人の浪人として皆様それぞれのバトルを体験してください。オープンワールドで描かれる幕末の世界をお楽しみください。
Bakugan is. This intro is cool. Oh, Koei Tecmo. Dynasty Warriors. God, they suck now. Holy shit. I used to play the demos on my PS2. Look, obviously they were just demos, but you know, still, you got to experience the gameplay, and I've tried some. I think it was Dynasty Warriors 10 or 9. Sorry. My video is lagging. Very nice. And it feels kind of cheap. And granted, it was already kind of a cheap game, in quotes, back in the PS2 times, but like, it was kind of expected at the time, and it should keep the cheapness, you know, but not to that level, you know. But this looks cool, actually. I've been saying that a lot, but I like these kinds of presentations. And it's like a Sekiro vibe. I mean, actually, now that I'm looking at it, at the UI and stuff, yeah, obviously. But it's fun, you know. It's fine, I should say. Like Lies of P obviously showed us that, you know, if you can emulate the feeling of a certain game and do it well and make it your own experience, even though it's obviously like combat mechanics and, you know, story and maybe some design influences, you know, it's fine. Like if you make it your own. That's kind of the problem I have with Palworld, in a sense, is that it feels like such an amalgamation of stuff, of different genres, without having. It feels like it lacks some distinctiveness, you know. Oh, it's Rise of the Ronin. It's by Koei Tecmo. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. But yeah, I think, yeah, Palworld just feels like a collage of styles and yeah, a collage of different games. Like you have the new Zeldas, you have obviously Pokemon, you have Ark, every survival game ever, and it's a fun game, don't get me wrong. I've been playing it with friends. You can have fun in that game, but like, it's kind of the same problem that I have with Cyberpunk style. Is that they go so hard on the shock factor to kind of focus you on that, like, we're cool guys, like, look at the way we think, we're different from everybody else because we're showing, you know, in the case of Cyberpunk, we're showing dick and vagina everywhere, like in all of our ads that you have in game. And it felt, granted, in that game it kind of served the universe a little bit, it was just too much, you know. But in Palworld, the fact that you can capture humans is a good touch, you know. It's kind of cool. But like, there are some shock value things that I don't think I don't think should be there, but that's also just me thinking about it. I think this is, yeah, obviously this is it Peter Stormare? Fuck, I don't think it is. I'm forgetting his name. But this is obviously the predecessor to the Quarry, Until Dawn. So why do we have something? Okay, all right. Okay. Was the Quarry such a fiasco that they need to do this? All right. Well. Oh. No. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Here comes Kojima. God damn it! Don't tell me this is another Death Stranding. Bro, how excited was I with everything going on around the forgetting the word, like around the development of this game, or the last game I should say. It was so, like, the universe felt so genuine, so mysterious, so intriguing, and it was like, I remember there's this channel on YouTube I used to watch, and they made like some wild kind of, you know, documentary style videos about what the universe around this game, you know, what it would be, you know, because at the time we had no idea what direction Hideo Kojima was going. And, you know, all the intrigue, all the mystery around that game, around this, it was so stylistic, it was so cool, like, it was so interesting. I had never seen anything like that. And all the speculation that we had around what the gameplay is going to be, because we were thinking about because Kojima was hinting at a new way to interact with other players online, and there were so many different theories, like such cool ways to actually make that cool, and all the, you know, all the story elements and all the universe building that they were doing with the trailers. You know, people were going crazy about it. And I think the game was a disappointment in that aspect, to be honest. I don't mind the gameplay. I don't mind the gameplay, actually, because I think we need games like that to unwind, to help you unwind, and that have a really cool universe attached to it, because we can have both, right? But my god, there was just so much talking and just so much reciting the same old thing again and again that it just got tiring. So, I'm not that excited about this one. I kind of want to see what he has in store, because he had like that reveal at the Game Awards last year with the horror-themed game, but, you know.
The problem is not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the
But
plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to
I don't know if
expand
they're going to learn from that, from the
Just
last
like in
game,
Mexico, they want to bring
because
new regions into the network.
that's just how Kojima does
Anyway,
things.
continue
But
to
maybe
return here to Baku.
maybe don't feel the need to cram that
Otherwise,
much
you'll be the one leading
repeated
the
information down our throats, because they feel a little more confident with this being the next installment
These days I'm fragile.
on of the series. So here's hoping,
You brought America together.
because I actually, you know, as I said, like the universe is crazy, and you know, I'm not out I'm not a
Humanity is still in
Kojima dick rider,
still on the brink of extinction.
but I can appreciate good
Don't act
art.
like you don't see
Look
it.
at this picture.
A lot of
It's
those
fantastic. It looks incredible.
especially within the
I really appreciate good visuals. Look, that cat with bat wings. That's cute. That's cool, man. That makes you think about this universe. That it has some thought-provoking things. And obviously, the cat is not that fucking deep. But
So after I closed up shop,
those little things like that, those little elements,
one that handles
I'll try to find the channel that I was talking about
we decided to call
and
ourselves
put it on the description. But man,
With the support of the chiral network and APAS, humanity
okay, that's
will be
fucking
free
stupid.
from the need to move around.
Just, god damn it, man.
Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
The beach.
He called himself a ghost, but
we found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
Yo,
he said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
this is the new villain. Oh, there you go with the actors.
Hey, brother.
Oh, what?
Did you miss me?
What was that?
Yeah, I figured you'd pay this.
Oh, god damn it! Not another Cyberpunk Johnny, man.
Fruits of this fine factory all over the
Oh
continent.
god. Oh, you can see the intestines.
Will be yours.
Cute.
Same as it ever was. Oh,
Okay, so it's obviously a jokey thing.
trade in that rope for a stick this go round. But I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me! Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
That's cute. The low frame rate movement. That's really good. It's those little things that Kojima borrows from everywhere else that
Was it you, Hex?
really make this feel unique. And contrary to Palworth, for example,
You still don't know.
he actually makes it into his own thing. But obviously the focus is not the same. But oh, that's so cringe. Oh, that's so cringe. Oh god. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That's fucking stupid, man. Oh god. The music is cool. I like the score. But, oh my god. Oh, the fucking guitar. I was hoping it wasn't a weapon, but fuck.
All right,
Dumb.
Sam. Let's see what we can
What?
find on Lou.
My man.
If you want answers,
My man is
you're gonna
cooking
have to find
something.
yourself.
He has the same facial beard as
When
me.
you do find
Facial hair.
that
Facial beard.
pain you nurse will only
God
get
damn it.
worse.
Still have the
Sam
babies.
man
The bobbies.
in the dark.
Oh, he's all grown up. Okay, him. Wait, what is he eating? Snow?
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to
Less
carry
you do
on.
is cool.
And you have.
You gotta say.
We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam.
I like her accent. What the fuck?
Please understand.
Harry Potter.
We never meant to string you along.
I don't know what happened at the end of Death Stranding. I only went.
It was filled with a fluid that contained amino
Oh,
acids.
wait.
One's identical in structure.
Is that Claire
found in
or Clara or whatever her name is?
I'm sorry. There are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the
Like a
tar is a sort
biological?
of primordial soup.
Oh no, it's not her.
I was there. I saw her home. It was a
So like a biological agent, something like that.
After you left Bridges, I decided to do a
Is this a
little
spoil?
digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago. long before you and Lou first met.
Oh, next year. Good luck following GTA. I'm sorry. I'm following. I'm really hoping for GTA 6 to be really, really good. It's actually, I'm really, really, really hoping that game is good, man. But alright. Of course. God, this motherfucker always looks cool, man. He's fucking drip, man. And let's just say that logo is probably one. I think it's, to be honest, I think it's the best logo out there. Whatever the media. My God, it's just. God. Jesus, it's like that Skull Knight, you know, with the on the moon planting the flag. That intro to one of the trailers, or outro to one of the trailers they had for the first game. Oh my God, it was just so evocative, man. It was so. It's one of those things you can't really explain. You know, it's just those feelings you have, you know. My God.
Espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this?
Can you share a little bit about? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, an interactive game. Fuck off. Fashion? Fucking somebody mentioned fashion in the game. Cool.
We're all
Alright.
really excited about this
Cool.
project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has to offer.
That's one of the aspects I like about Kojima.
Stay tuned.
Is that I'm not gonna say like he's a true artist or something, but at least he understands, and a lot of people understand this, let's be honest, but he understands that, cool. Just hammering it down that it's a fucking movie as well as a game, aren't we? But Kojima seems to understand that it's not just one aspect to making a game. There's so much to it. There's sound, there's visual, and in visuals there's obviously fashion, there's the environment, there's, you know, to make something feel cohesive and original, there are a lot of different aspects that you need to focus on. It's not just one. And Kojima really seems to understand that in a way. You know, it is not perfect at all, obviously. You know, I couldn't get into Death Stranding 1, and I was incredibly excited about what was happening up until the launch of the game. So obviously there, for me at least, there are real, like definitive aspects of that game that needed a lot more thought put into them. Or I think maybe less thought, because they were focusing so much on telling us that story and, you know, cramming that shit into our mouths, that they kind of forgot. They were holding our hands too much, and they forgot that we are not idiots, at least not all of us. And there's also, in a game like that, with the story and universe like that, there needs to be room for some mystery. And a game like that, where most of the gameplay is just a walking simulator, and again, nothing wrong with that, but it's a walking simulator, so it's a lot calmer, and there's a lot more time to reflect on things. There's a lot more of that space, and, you know, I feel I feel like there's no need to repeat the same things over and over and over again, because you have that time to reflect on things. You have, like, tell me this aspect of the story now in this cutscene or whatever, or in this entry log or something like that, and then let me go out into the world and think about it. Because if the thing that I read, the thing that I heard left an impression on me, then I will think about it and I will try to put the pieces together myself. You don't need to then have what's his name, Bridget? No, her name, Bridget, or the dead man, right? Guillermo del Toro, call you to repeat the same exact thing they told you a few minutes ago. There's absolutely no need for it, and I know that it turned off a lot of people because of that. Some of it was the gameplay, but for me the gameplay was fine. But yeah, if that isn't in the game, in the new game, and if they understand that aspect, I think, and if the universe keeps the same uniqueness, the same inquisitiveness to it, I think he's got to win it. I think he's got to win it. But to be honest, I feel like it should be. We should be. Like I think most people are expecting his next game after this, or the horror game, because I don't know. I feel like people have seen what Death Stranding 1 was, and I think a lot of people were disappointed in it. But whatever. So this is my reaction to the PlayStation State of Play of January 2024, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Toodles!